Good morning, Sanbonani. Waking up this morning, we are yet again faced with tragedy in Soweto, in Johannesburg, South Africa, our country. What am I talking about? Another child has passed on, allegedly from eating snacks which he bought with his friends from a Spaza shop. This Spaza shop is owned by a non-South African person. This Spaza shop, we are hearing from the news, from the sources, that it's a Spaza shop that when Honorable Cyril Ramaphosa said shut down the Spaza shops, it's one of the many Spaza shops that were never shut down in Soweto. The sad part is that when you hear the community members from Diepkloof speaking, they are saying yesterday when this young boy passed on, when the community went crazy, went mad, because another death is another too much, there was a long convoy of cars, people from Bangladesh, Somalia, Ethiopia, but basically a long convoy of cars of these non-South African people driving around Soweto, Diepkloof precisely, and these people had weapons, they carried guns. If you go to ENCA and listen for yourself what the community is saying, to say they tried to update and alert South African police services, but South African police services did not come to their aid, but they allowed these 20 plus vehicles to continue circulating around the community. The question is one, our government says we shouldn't incite violence, which I am not inciting, but our government is saying the Spaza shops must be registered by South Africans and not non-South African citizens. But we know that these non-South African citizens have financial muscle. So who are they paying so that they can get what they want behind our backs? Talk is talk, talk is cheap. Another black child has passed on. Close these Spaza shops. We plead with you, landlords, community, shut these Spaza shops down. And the more our government is turning a blind eye to this, they will then turn and say, people in Soweto are violent. And you know what they will do? You South African citizens, you'll be arrested. You'll be the first ones to be arrested. And yet they fail to arrest these non-South African Spaza shop owners. This video is just to say condolences to the family of the 5-year-old boy who passed on because he bought snacks from a Spaza shop which is operating in Diepkloof. We want to say our prayers are with the families of the children who are either still in hospital recovering and those who have been discharged from hospital. We need to stand up. An uprising needs to happen, not of violence, but we need to amplify our voices. Our government must hear us and see us, that we are not turning a blind eye to this. Who is dying? It's us, black people. This is a Simnyama, because we are the ones that have families. We are the ones. Esihlale Soweto. The very government leaders, they do not stay in Soweto or in locations around. They do not buy in these Spaza shops. Their children and their families are safe from any fear of being poisoned by the food